Well, if I'm trying to tackle a big kid, I usually go low for the legs, because if I tackle high, they can get off me easier. They can't run if their legs are wrapped up.
Justin is small for his age. There were times where Justin told me that kids called him a midget. Now, if somebody ever says anything about his size, he says it's about how big your heart is on the inside. He has overcome so much in his life. He's really taught me how, no matter what happens, to never give up and keep on pushing. He was born 5 weeks early, but we were told that everything was fine. He cried, he ate, he slept, and I had no clue that anything was wrong. At day 6 of Justin's life, the pediatrician thought that he looked a little bit yellow. His bilirubin levels were at 38.5. A normal level is between 7 and 10. When the red blood cells break down, it leaves bilirubin. What can happen is if the liver is not mature enough, then the bilirubin begins to store in the body and it can travel to the brain, and that's how it can cause brain damage. So Justin had to have a full blood exchange transfusion because of this diagnosis of hyperbilirubinemia. While the team of doctors and nurses on one side was taking the blood out of his body, the other team of doctors and nurses on the other side was putting new blood back into his body. It took over 5 to 6 hours. All we could do was just sit and wait and hope and pray that he would be able to come out of this okay. The bilirubin levels slowly started to come down, but they were still hesitant about what the outcome was going to be and what the damage of the hyperbilirubinemia caused. My feelings and thoughts during those 3 weeks that we were at CHOP NICU were feelings of hope, feelings of courage. I knew that Justin was a special child and he was my baby and he was gonna make it no matter what. When we were discharged from CHOP, it was the happiest day of our lives, although we did know that the road ahead was gonna be a bumpy road, but not a road that we couldn't overcome. But there were no issues with his brain. There were no issues with his gross and fine motor skills. It's like a miracle. It's truly a miracle that he overcame this. Without the March of Dimes, there would be no NICUs. Without the March of Dimes, there would be no newborn screening. Without the March of Dimes, there would be no APGAR score testing for newborns. Without the March of Dimes, we would have been lost while we were in the NICU at CHOP for 3 weeks.
I'm 28, running back.
Smallwood?
Yep.
How you doing?
Hi.
You doing all right?
Yeah.
Justin was so excited about his trip to the NovaCare complex to meet the Philadelphia Eagles.
What's up, buddy? How you doing?
Hi.
Good. Hanging out?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Justin.
Justin. I'm Fletcher.
Hi.
Justin, who's that? What number?
91.
That's what I'm talking about, baby.
He was talking about it for months, for days, and when the day finally arrived, it was a dream come true for him, especially Brandon Graham.
Ooh, what's up, Justin?
Hi.
How you doing, man?
Good.
Heard you got to see a lot of people, man. Heard you got Sproles, a couple other guys that walked through here. Come on, you gonna walk with me, man? Come on. This is where all the players come to eat. Get you some sushi, get you some chicken.
Justin got a tour of the facility. He went into some of the other meeting rooms.
Without my football pads on, I weigh 67.7 pounds.
Oh, that's how much you weigh without the pad?
Yeah, with my pads, I weigh 70.
Ooh.
I think the best part of his day is when he was on the field with Brandon Graham throwing the football. It was a great experience.
Yeah!
Justin has a lot of dreams and a lot of things that he wants to do in his life.
We're trying to go to the end zone.
I want him to be all that he wants to be. He overcame so much when he was born.
Give me some, Justin. Oh, man.
I'm positive that he can overcome anything in life.